What's up, everybody? So, I'm going to talk about some of the challenges I'm facing right now with publishing my MVP. I've built some other applications before for language learning, but right now my focus is on just finding out if there's interest in the idea. So, I'm building an MVP and I'm going to post it online. And there's so much more potential in the app, but I'm not going to build any of the potential nice features. For now, I'm just doing like a really stupid, simple app. To delve deeper into this, so there's underlying logic. Basically, when you use this, you can. Right now, words are just picked at random. However, there's many things that you can do to improve this in the backend that are not being done right now. And one such example is using Liebenstein distance to find out if the word pairing is similar, and then by this you can see which words are difficult, and that's one thing. The other thing would be attaching learning weights so that you actually have learning and spaced repetition, so the app could then consider if it's difficult or not and pick much better words. And you could also mix this up with difficulty and also something like a multiplayer. So these are all things that are much more difficult to implement and where you should first verify the idea. I even so the first proper challenge I had was that after I published it, it's published but I haven't posted anywhere. Just shown it to friends and family via WhatsApp, and it broke. Now, why did it break? I don't even really know. So I have a virtual private server, and I host my main app on there and a MongoDB database, and they apparently use up most of the memory. So when I thought like MongoDB had like my main app had a memory leak, and so since nobody is using my main app, it shouldn't crash. It's like with this other app, and so I put a third thing on there, the Postgres server, the database, and it's working, but then it crashes quite quickly, running out of memory. And this is so annoying to fix. Really, like there's no other way except I think to get a new server, but then I have to pay €5 a month for something nobody's really using. So, and it's too much of a hassle to set it up just to like show it to people on the internet. You have to like time it, have it be online for 2 or 3 months. And so what I've done is I just put all the I don't do database stuff that much. I just copy pasted a bunch of the database contents, a bunch of the words into the quiz questions into the app itself. So it's just JSON. So the initial page load might be a bit slower, but then at least it's working. And so far it's been great. I've shown it, and yeah, it's working. So this was one fix. I fixed some other smaller things, and now, believe it or not, so the big problem is that I want to get email addresses. I don't even really care about email addresses, but I need some sort of measurement besides users on Google Analytics. So I installed, so that's one thing I did. I installed Google Analytics and Hotjar to see what people are doing. But then the other thing is I want to see like actual interest, and one way to measure that is by getting email addresses. So I'm hoping to collect some email addresses, but how do I save the email address if I don't have a server? And I do have a server, but like don't have a database, and my database is crashing every 30 minutes. I haven't figured that out yet, so I try to look into Google Sheets and like as a database basically, and the Google authentication is so annoying. So I'm not doing it for now. Maybe I'll do it in some other day. I'll just suffer through the pain trying to authenticate with all the tokens and the refresh tokens and everything you have to go through. Instead, I tried to pivot to Firebase, but then I didn't really find. So there's Firebase Store, but it's just like a manual. It's like Dropbox or something. Google Drive, like you manually can put stuff there, like images and whatnot. It's just like I want email. Like I want to put down email addresses, and they have the Firestore or something, which is like a database. So they have like these names are annoying, by the way. But yeah, it's not quite clear what I need. I think I need the Firestore. So like the database solution they have, I set that up, but the API documentation is horrendous. It's just on like how to get stuff, but I don't even care about getting stuff. You can see it in their interface. All I want is to post a fucking string. And yeah, so man, the world is tough, dude. Like when you program, it's like all you want to do is to save a string, like an email address, and it's so difficult. So I think I might actually go back to just saving it on my database and hoping it will not crash, or shutting down my other, I don't know, like, but yeah, that's basically the struggle. I'm there, and after I figure this out, I need to build like a model and like some logic to when to show this model with the email address and all this stuff, and then I'll publish it. But yeah, so the MVP is working, but gotta have some measurements in place for when I show it to people. And yeah, so that's about it. I hope you find this interesting. I'm gonna probably make more of these. Have a nice day. Bye.